Are you sick and tired of gambling your hard-earned money on Madden packs? Look no further than my sponsor, MMOEXP, for the cheapest and most reliable MUT coins on the market. And don't forget to use code Ferdy at checkout for 5% off. What's going on, guys? Today we have another lineup update. I'm not going to spoil much in today's lineup update, but I do like making these, and there isn't much of a difference between the last one and this one. That goes to show you just how long a promo theme team can stay alive for, how long a promo theme team can stay relevant for, up to months and months on end, which is bad for the game and bad for variety. If you watched yesterday's video, I talked about Madden 25 and how the next Madden game can be the best one. You know, I obviously proposed some changes and things like that throughout that video. If you missed that video, definitely go check it out if you are interested. And of course, if you are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, turn on those notifications. And as always, thank you for watching today's video. Okay, so here's my lineup. In these videos, we talk about, you know, strat cards, playbooks, all that stuff. I'm also going to support what I'm saying with gameplay footage so you guys can kind of visualize what I'm doing on defense. I will say that my defense is kind of unique. Is it the best defense in the game? Does it have a crazy blitz? No, it doesn't. There is a blitz that you can run in it. It's not great. It works when I need to get pressure. It's basically sending two corners off the edge. I run dime normal in the Chiefs playbook, which I'll show you right now. Here's my playbook. I run dime normal. That's my main formation, and unless someone's really running the ball hard on me, I might go into nickel 3-3 just to kind of get some more linebackers out there, you know, try to get some more edge support, things like that. Obviously, linebackers lead to better run support, so I might go into something like that if I'm really getting ran on. But normally you can adjust in certain ways and, you know, in dime normal and be okay, even though it's a 4 cornerback, you know, formation, which could be a problem against the run. But there's obviously counters to that, as Chiefs is one of the best playbooks in the game. I'm sure there are good blitzes as well in here. I just really haven't found the need to find anything else because dime normal's been good for me since literal day one of Madden 24. I haven't had any problems with it. I'm very comfortable in it, and you'll see how I play coverage when we start talking about the defense. Now, my playbook right now on offense is spread. You guys have been watching the channel for a while. You know me and the spread playbook have a special relationship because it's, of course, the peak zone bubble offense, which, if run correctly, the bubble's very good this year. Obviously, when you have an angry runs running back, they're still going to break the first tackle after the first reception. It's not be a run like Freight Train. It can be on the reception. So angry runs matched with peak zone bubbles, very good. But I've run this playbook for so long where the game I'm showing clips for in today's video didn't really show it off that well, but obviously we're live almost every single night on Twitch if you want to see me run this playbook. But the way you're able to clear the middle of the field and make your opponent, you know, just kind of put them on your strings, you know what I mean, like a little doll, or what do they say, a puppet? That's the right thing. It's a lot of fun. I like running spread. It sometimes does get boring and stale after a while, and it actually is really good this year as they did add some extra plays and some extra formations and things like that through the playbook this year. So spread, I like it a lot. If you're looking for like a fresh way to play Madden, like a different way to play, I do like peak zone bubble a lot, and the spread offense. I'm just kind of playing off that bubble, which is very hard to stop if your opponent doesn't know what they're doing. The best way to stop, by the way, is probably like a flat zone, hard flat. They usually get out there pretty well if they don't get picked up. So that is the playbook. And for the strat cards, we have NFL Combine, which I think is dead now. I believe it is dead at this point. I just don't run it because there's no other strat card for me to really be using right now, honestly. But for our offense, defensive, team affinities, we have a Jets team. Here are the team chems right here. 50-50 Jets, 6 out of 6 AKA Cruise, getting all of my AKA Cruise cards, +1 speed, and 25 Combine. This team is built out perfectly, and even 6 out of 6 captains too, where we're going to have our captains kind of get that speed boost as well. And none of my captains play, but I just kind of have it, mainly for the Jets chems, and it just kind of happened naturally, to be honest. But here is the team right now. Pretty much every single player on my team is getting a speed boost, which that's what I look for when I'm looking at teams. I look for teams that they're boosting as many players as possible, because obviously that does mean a lot. As we come down towards the end of the year, it's not going to matter as much because we're going to have a bunch of 99 speed, you know, 99 speed guys, even 98 speed, you're going to be cool. But obviously being able to boost a bunch of these guys, and I have a Jets team still, so I'm using the cards I want to use, which is a lot of fun. So yeah, 50-50 Jets, 6 out of 6 Cruise, and then 25 Combine for +1 on all those guys. But the big one is the Fearless strat card. This strat card does wonders because it does put Bo Jackson over 90 throw under pressure. And if you guys don't know what 90 means in MUT, that is the biggest threshold you want to hit for performance-based results. It's as simple as that. Once you get up to 93, 94, it's pretty marginal between those, but going from 89 or 88 to 90 goes a long way. And to me, this does cover a lot of the problems that Bo Jackson has. And if Bo Jackson's only problem for me is every once in a while missing a throw under pressure, with the best release in the game, a God stack, 99 speed, can do everything, I mean, I'll take that trade-off. I get the argument that people get bored of the card because he can literally be my quarterback till the end of the year, and I hope he's not. I really do, but he could actually be my quarterback for the rest of the year. I'm not even kidding when I say that. Easily he could be. They're going to drop other better cards with better ability setups and things like that. So let's just talk offense now. So on offense, of course, like I said, we have Y2K Cruz. I'm using a bunch of cards I really enjoy. I'm on Ross St. Brown. If you don't know, is one of my favorite players in the NFL. Being able to have him with Jukebox and Route Tech's really nice. I don't like any of his X factors, so we don't actually run them. But 99 speed with Y2K at 6 foot, good route running and Route Tech with Jukebox, which is arguably Jukebox / evasive, arguably one of the best abilities in the game for a receiver. Like, it is insane, especially because like a running back's cool, but that's where the focus on the offense is going. For a receiver, you got to make one or two guys miss. Jukebox is broken. Like, you kind of catch a post, you have two guys you got to beat. You can skip juke two safeties using Jukebox or evasive, which my other receiver has. And this is kind of the focal point of the offense. I won't lie though, in spread he doesn't get as much touch, as much play, because he's not getting that what was it, wing slot RPO, which is what I did before. But yeah, he still yak him up, and we got evasive with the Route Tech on a 6'2", 99 speed Darius Hayward Bay. Card's a stud. Card's a demon. I think he's debatably still wide receiver 1. I think he's still really good. And then for the Jets team, we have Demaryius Thomas. I don't love his abilities. I would love to see a nice Garrett Wilson, and he will be replaced. But 99 overall, 99 speed, 99 acceleration, great route running with mid in and mid out, both for free. So we have Demaryius Thomas at receiver. And those are the receivers. Then we also have Braxton Berrios, who does get grab and go and return man, but he's only there for kickoffs. He doesn't play in the field unless someone gets tired. At running back, of course, Bo Jackson, so the best running back in the game, and I think more than the quarterback, this guy could be your running back for the rest of the year, depending on what happens with Ring of Honor. But angry runs, bruiser, evasive for 2 AP with these stats, and he's got Bo's build and size, and the way he moves is just angelic. It's literally angelic. It's beautiful to watch this man skip you. Like, this card is stupid good. Okay, Bo Jackson, easily a top 5 card in the game and can be your running back for the rest of the year. And of course, we do need 2 running backs when we're running wing slot. And even what I could do is, theoretically, I could actually take an ability off Bo and go with a V. I actually probably should do this, thinking about it now. I probably should take, I think it's Bruiser that cost AP, which really I don't really use, so I should probably take that off. And then it's actually better because now we have 2 Jukebox running backs. It's actually better. So I just made a change right there that actually made my team a little bit better right there. But we do run 2 running back sets a lot of the times. I will motion out McFadden for clear out routes and short routes, just to kind of pull zones and set up coverages and things like that. So McFadden obviously also still a very good card, even though we don't have the +2 speed boost anymore. Oh, wait, it's still on. I thought it was off, but it's still on. Okay, I checked on some linemen and it wasn't really working, but it works here. Okay, the Combine Strat card's still going. I thought it was dead. I haven't checked in a minute, but 99 speed McFadden. Yeah, okay. 99 accelerate. Yeah, okay, that's stupid. That's pretty dumb. But yeah, they're McFadden, Bo Jackson, my running backs, and they're both 99 speed, both with Jukebox, which is pretty scary. Of course, quarterback, and then at tight end, I wasn't really sold on this card, but then I got him, obviously for the Y2K chems, and it kind of had to be done. He's got 2x there with Route Tech and Red Zone Threat for 1 AP, which is pretty good. And then for his X factors, if I wanted to, I could go yak him up, I could go backyard tight end, but the Big Yeti, Travis Kelce, 6'5" with 98 speed. Again, I could probably use the card for the rest of the year. Like, I probably could. On the offensive line, we got 0 AP abilities across the board, all really good ones. I love Identifier. Identifier is a big one for the spread playbook because you have to read the coverage and where your opponent is. Is he playing the bubble? Is he playing over the middle? What is he doing? Is he even moving a user over to the bubble? If he's not doing that, you run the ball, throw the bubble, all that good stuff. So Identifier really makes his offense play and move very well. And then obviously we also do have the big speed boost through the Combine promo, which I know what I did. I looked at the strength probably, but +8 speed, or +8 speed on the Jets guy. Not only having the Combine boost, but also the Jets team boost, which gives him 6, and then +2 is 8. So having those fast offensive line, if you've been watching the channel for this whole year, really forever, really, I love fast offensive linemen, and we got a good amount of them here on this squad, man. Like 79 speed on a lineman's crazy. The way the blocking works, it is genuinely crazy. So now we have the defense, and the defense is quite interesting. So on defense, I run man-to-man coverage. For me, I put some money into this game, because I do this, you know what I mean? So you got to have players up to par to run man coverage, because it's probably the most attribute stressing coverage. Zone, if you're in the right spots, guys can drop there with abilities, you can cover up some stats. But in man-to-man, you got to have legitimate speed and size to cut things off and jump things, and even the ability to kind of help out a little bit. So on defense, my two safeties are Ronnie Lott and Justin Simmons. I should have said that in full sense. But 99 speed Ronnie Lott, 95 excel. He does get deep zone with pick artist, which when I am playing man-to-man, I run the spy man-to-man coverage in dime normal. To me, I've tried out all of them. I've tried the cover too high. This is the best one as far as just calling it stock and it bagging. And then you can kind of see what your opponent's doing and shade either way. I usually shade more outside, but it really does depend on the formation. And even sometimes I mean, it's not shown here, but I will actually user Bo Jackson, pull him out, and even drop my user, who's Isaiah Simmons, into certain spots. Just to kind of give different looks. There's a bunch of different looks in man-to-man coverage, and it's very frustrating. You kind of got to stay with it because, you know, if someone beats you for 30 yards, you got to remember, it's bend, don't break. As long as you don't give him 7, you're good. And eventually, your guys will bag, and he'll throw a ball that he thinks he has, and that ball's intercepted. You're able to get a stop, or he double checks, and you get a sack. And obviously, when you're only rushing 4, you got to have the X factors as well to back that up. So we, of course, have Harrison Phillips there with blitz and inside stuff to help out that run game in the middle. But lurk artist on Bo, secure tackler, helps against the run, and I even use this card sometimes, like I said. Ronnie Lott, when he's playing that one high zone, we kind of want to have that KO out there. And also, I will drop Ronnie Lott in the flats and things like that, depending on what my opponent's doing. So I'm not just calling man coverage and just running it and praying. There is some adjustments in there as the game goes on, picking up on opponents' tendencies and things like that. We then have Justin Simmons too. Sometimes I need my safeties to play man-to-man coverage. So some guys I can't use, but reinforcement on Justin Simmons is nice. You have inside shade and pick artist. Reinforcement essentially gives him KOs in every single coverage, and not to mention the man is tall, 99 speed with acceleration, all that type of match. I'm surprised this combine strat card is still on. I wasn't even aware. I mean, I was assuming it would turn off. It's got to be any day at this point, right? So we have one edge rusher. Our two interior rushers are going to be Harrison Phillips, of course, and Quentin Williams. And then our corners, we have Jets team Sauce Gardner with outside shade, I believe it is, right? It's outside shade on him. Outside shade for 1, and then we have pick artist for 0. I won't lie, sometimes the lack of KOs do frustrate me, but I would rather have the inside shade, which does lead to a lot of interceptions, and the guy throws a ball. Sometimes that he thinks he's going to catch, but Sauce Gardner, with his frame and his speed, will pick that ball off. But obviously, all my guys got 99 man coverage, which is obviously a big deal with 99 speed. And I try to get good size as well. Cornerback 2, Tariq Woolen. Probably the best size guy in the game. Actually, I don't even think I have. Wait, did I have reinforcement on Simmons right now? Yeah, okay, I do. I was just making sure I did. I sometimes turn it on and off, but right now I do. So reinforcement on Woolen, which is going to give him those man KOs and make them better against the run. For after the 9 plays, it's on for the rest of the game. Then we have deep zone when I do sometimes play zone coverage, like cover 4, cover 3. He like my outside corners are the guys that drop out, and Tariq Woolen is one of those outside corners, as I do play Sauce Gardner. And the next guy, Denzel Ward in the middle. Denzel Ward is a great card. He gets both deep zone not deep zone, deep route and medium route KOs, so a lot of KOs there. I do not use universal coverage on him, but here are the stats. He's actually a little bit undersized, but crazy speed, man coverage, has the X factors to back it up. Also does get combine cams, which is obviously huge for us, and can also tackle as well. The man can tackle. 88 hit power, 87 tackling is nice to have in the slot. And this card has actually played surprisingly well for me, so I've just kind of kept them. And for my fourth corner, obviously running down normal, we need 4 corners. And also another guy that kind of drops out into those outside coverages, outside zones, is Peanut Tillman. Another very good tackling corner. And on him, we have deep out zone and pick artist with 2x2 K-Chems. But 98 speed on this card, 6'2". But the main reason why I love him so much, not only can he also play man coverage as well. As you guys saw my man strat cards, we have 99 man on all my corners. But he can tackle very well. He's a big body. Good tackling, crazy block shed, good pursuit, good hit power at 98, and can play man, can play zone. I love tackling corners. I love fast offensive linemen, and that's really all. That's kind of what I like. And this team has both. I like the Jets. We have Jets players, so that's pretty much the whole team. And let's go over the special teams. You obviously have McAfee. I just realized I have an extra chem. I've been switching over to theme teams. I just realized I had an extra chem this whole time. Oh my goodness, we're at 51 Jets now. I have an extra cheat. Okay, that's actually big. But for our final pass rusher, we have Roman Reigns with edge threat and interior threat. We have edge threat elite, which adds throw under pressures and things like that. We also have interior threat. I honestly had no plans on keeping Roman Reigns. I think I also did get this token, I believe. But I had no plans on keeping Roman Reigns, but he's actually been playing pretty well, and I really haven't had any complaints. So I might as well put no outsiders on too now. There we go, making some little slight updates here as we go. Yeah, but Roman Reigns has played well. I've had no complaints. I haven't had a reason to get rid of him, and his price isn't anything crazy. And then for the user, we got Isaiah Simmons, obviously combine, lurk artist, and he's a middle linebacker. So if I used her to safety in this formation, the run support would be a lot worse. Just because he's not a linebacker, we have middle linebacker Isaiah Simmons, who animates and pretty much feels like a safety, as he's been a safety in every other game to me. Mentally, he feels like a safety, but 99 speed, 9 of acceleration. Hard can do everything at his build. Yeah, he's crazy. He's crazy. So that is the team right now. Hopefully I put good footage throughout the video. If you want to see the track cards one more time, we're boosting man coverage, and we're boosting that throw under pressure. We have the Jets Team Affinity card right there, and then here are the jerseys and stuff like that if you guys want to see that. So rate my team down below. What do you guys think? Rate my team out of 10 in the comment section. I'm kind of curious to see what you guys think. And again, my team hasn't really changed much since the last one, but it goes to show just how good a promo theme team really is in Madden 24 right now. Like, you probably still run Super Bowl teams right now and win games and be effective, just how good those cards are. But I think Combine, you can actually run them until the next Madden game comes out. Like, the X factors are broken. The cards get 99 speed. They are genuinely crazy. And of course, you have quarterback Bo and running back Bo, who are two of the best of their position. Probably for the rest. Like, I don't see Bo dropping out of top 5. Maybe golden tickets will push him out, but until then, I just don't know. Only reason to move off of Bo Jackson is if you are genuinely bored. That's it. So that's the Jets team right there. And as always, I will see you boys in the next one.